have your seats. Our Islamic brothers and sisters, elders and youth of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community here in Liberia, led under the stewardship of Brother Molvi Navid Ahmed Adil, the emir and missionary in charge of Liberia, of the Ahmadiyya community, Muslim community in Liberia, other members of the high table and leaders of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, delegates of the community from across Liberia present here, fellow Liberians and other brothers and sisters of the community that have come to sympathize with our Ahmadiyya brothers and sisters in faith. I bring you warm greetings, fraternal warm greetings and felicitations from the Honorable Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Republic of Liberia, Councillor Frank Musa Jr., who wholeheartedly thank you and celebrates with you on the occasion of the 19th Jalsa Salana annual conference of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat at Liberia, January 10th to the 12th, 2023, at the NJ Ahmadiyya Junior High School, Ahmed Ba, Poor River, Montserrat, outside of Monrovia, Republic of Liberia. The Minister of Justice celebrates with you on your occasion of the 9th annual conference of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community gathered here today for a period of 3 days, and he thank you so much for officially inviting him to be guest of honor at these very high religious celebrations and conferences. And in spite of his regret for being here, he has asked me as his assistant minister to represent him and to bring you special messages from him. And most of what I say were gathered at a conversation with him before I came to make representation on his behalf. I am therefore privileged and honored to serve my minister at this very important occasion. The Minister of Justice recognizes that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community as an institution was established in the Republic of Liberia since 1956 during the presidency of one of the greatest presidents of Liberia, President William V. Stoughton. From 1956, which was in the 20th century, to today, 2023, representing the 21st century, the Ahmadiyya community has been in Liberia for 2 centuries. The Minister of Justice also recognizes that the Ahmadiyya Islamic community, founded in 1889, spans over more than 200 countries, with membership exceeding tens of millions worldwide, and that the headquarters of this great institution that spreads the word of God through Islamic faith, Honor Ahmed, is based in the United Kingdom. The Minister of Justice recognizes that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community believes in religious tolerance, it believes in morality, it believes in justice, and it believes in peace.
Nare Takbir! Nare Takbir! Islam Ahmadiyya! Islam Ahmadiyya!
The Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Republic of Liberia recognizes from the doctrine of Ahmadiyya that Ahmadiyya categorically rejects terrorism in all of its manifestations that represents a threat to global peace and security. The Minister of Justice recognizes that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community endorses the doctrine of the separation of the mosque and the state. And this is fundamental. That this doctrine heeds to the protection of the sanctity of both religion and government, by bringing righteous souls as well as loyal citizens of the state and mosque together in one accord. The Minister of Justice also recognizes that the spiritual leader of the Ahmadiyya community, Muslim community, is Khalifa, the head leader of this community. Based on all of these principles and doctrines of the Ahmadiyya Islamic faith, The Ministry of Justice salutes the Ahmadiyya community on the occasion of your 9th Jalsa Salana, which is your national conference, and wishes you well in all your endeavors and wishes that Allah goes with you successfully. In this regard, the Attorney General wishes to thank the Ahmadiyya Muslim community of Liberia and to applaud you for the richness, for the peacefulness, for the law-abiding nature of your religion and your doctrine. He wishes to admonish you, or to inform you, as you are all aware, fellow Liberians and foreign residents, all members of this faith here today, that while it is true Liberia was founded by the American Colonization Society, the ACS, which was founded in 1816 by a Christian prelate, one Reverend Finlay in New Jersey, who led the crusade for the repatriation of free slaves from the United States of America to come to Africa and to establish a state of free immigrants and to interact with their fellow African brothers in Africa. And while Liberia was founded by Christian prelates, the Constitution of Liberia is a secular constitution, pluralistic constitution, democratic constitution that is tolerable to all faiths. And the Constitution calls for the religion, for the rights of conscience, which is the right to serve God in whatever faith you believe as fellow Liberians and non-Liberians resident in Liberia elect. And that as a secular state, based on peaceful coexistence, tolerance, religious harmony, we are proud to be part of the convocation of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, which is here today to teach and educate its members on the doctrines and principles of its faith, so as to strengthen the growth and development of the institution in the Republic of Liberia.
Nare Takbir! Nare Takbir! Islam Ahmadiyya! Islam Ahmadiyya! Jalsa Salana Liberia! Nare Takbir!
All of the principles and doctrines enshrined in the basic documents of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community that I have outlined here for and on behalf of the minister. These doctrines make the Ahmadiyya Muslim community a very friendly and a development-oriented partner that can help Liberia and Liberians develop and grow. As we speak, this community of Ahmadiyya, of Muslims, is not only into the spread of Islam, but it is into the provision of basic services to humanity, including health, including education, as exemplified by the fact that we are seated here today at an academic institution of the Ahmadiyya community's Islamic faith. Personally speaking, it was a coincidence that I have been chosen by the Minister of Justice. And it was not only a coincidence, but it was a divine intervention that I was selected to come to make representation on behalf of my boss, because I'm a patient of the Ahmadiyya clinic on the 10th Street, and under the missionary leadership of the head of that clinic on 10th Street, I have received some of the most strategic medical attentions that have been life-saving for me. So today, by this divine intervention and by the willingness of God for me to be sent here to speak for and on behalf of the Minister of Justice and Attorney General, I thank God and I thank Allah, and I thank you for all that you've done here. And I pray in my own name that God is with you and that the Ahmadiyya community is here to stay forever and ever. God bless you.
Takbir! Takbir! Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa! Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa! Ghulam Ahmad ki!